And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas from Mars, and we will continue this only the show 22 franchise here, this custom league. And in this matchup here, the Minneapolis Millers taking on the Chicago Blue Sox. Minneapolis starting this year 2-1 on the season. There's Fernando Tatis right there, and the Blue Sox at a 1-2 record going into this game. There's Fernando Tatis. Those are his stats, I believe, last season. And so Millers and Blue Sox here in Chicago. This is the home opener here for the Blue Sox in a really, really cool stadium, as Matthew Boyd is this team's pitcher here in this game. And he was pretty decent last year with a 3.89 ERA and a 1.27 whip. Here's Michael A. Taylor coming up to lead off this ball game here in the top of the first inning. As the first pitch here to Taylor from Boyd is there. Slider, not a great pitch, but it's strike. Strike one. Blue Sox actually, so the Blue Sox are 2-1 this year, and the Millers are 1-2. I got the records wrong there, but there's a really good look at just what the stadium looks like. You have in the center field, you have kind of a walkway there with a train on it. And you have the Chicago skyline in the background. I think the background of the stadium is really, really cool. So, definitely a cool stadium here in Chicago. As Michael A. Taylor swings and crushes a ball deep into right. And it is gone! Michael A. Taylor, his first homer of the season. 1-0 Minneapolis here in the first. And what a swing by Michael A. Taylor. A circle change off-speed pitch high in the zone. And man, oh man, did he realize that was gone right away as he just flips the bat and walks around the bases. Great swing by Michael A. Taylor there. 349 feet on the distance and a no-doubt blast. As you get a look at the Chicago jerseys, so, Chicago's uniform is pretty much the same as they were in MLB The Show 20, not too many changes there. I do really like Minneapolis's uniforms here. A red jersey in the top, white pants, a black stripe going down those uniforms, white numbers on the back, a white helmet with the orange M on it, and then the Miller's text in the front of this jersey with the black sleeve and the orange piping on that sleeve. I really do like these uniforms here for Minneapolis. I think their home unis are very good, and I think their road unis maybe even better. And so that's a walk, though, of Fernando Tatis. Now it's A.J. Pollock. Swing, and he's going to get a ball, and he's going to ground it into the left side for a single. So, Boyd gives up that home run, and now struggling here as he's given up two base runners in a row. Now Chris Bryant up. And Bryant is going to swing and ground right into a double play to end the top of the first. So they get one run off of that blast by Michael A. Taylor. Solo homer into the seats, and the Millers up 1-0 after the top of the first here in this one. So here is Sixto Sanchez, the pitcher for Minneapolis. And, of course, we know him very well from our Marlins franchise on our channel here. But there's a look at his numbers from last season. Also, white piping there on the jersey as well. I really like that. And then the hat of these jerseys, all white with black buttons and a black brim. I really like that hat as well, for sure. Now it's Alex Verdugo up and starting the game. And he starts the game on the first pitch by flying it into left field for the out. So there's a really good shot of the stadium there again. You see that train out there in center field. And here's the lineup for Chicago. There's the averages for you. Verdugo, Alex, Adam Frazier, Jose Ramirez, struggling a little bit in the beginning of the season. Brandon Belt, Brandon Crawford, Corey Dickerson, Omar Narvaez, Connor Joe, and Velasquez there, I believe, in the bottom of that order. Here's Jose Ramirez, only batting 143 in the beginning of the season. It's kind of a little bit of a struggle for him, but he should be able to pick it up. He is one of the best rated players in the league, and he will strike out there. On that pitch by Sanchez, a very, very good pitch on the inside part of the plate there, and through the first inning, it's 1-0. So we go top of the second. Here's Tom Murphy, and in 2021, not great numbers by him, and overall one of the weaker catchers in the league. Now 2-2 to him here from Matthew Boyd is a strike. Yes, he goes around. And we're not able to check his swing there. Now Matt Frazier, a rookie here, coming on up with a man on first and 2 down in the inning. And he will swing and miss there on that pitch. Now 0-2 to him. And there's another strikeout and a high fastball. So Matthew Boyd, a great job there. Gives up a walk, but does not give up anything else. Gets around that walk, and a good inning there for Matthew Boyd with a couple of Ks. Now Brandon Crawford up, and he takes that pitch down low for ball 3. Full count, man on first here in the bottom of the second inning. And, I mean, we'll see. I think I like Miss Miller's team. I mean, obviously, them having Tatis is going to be a huge plus to their team. That's going to make them a lot better immediately right there. And that's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. So there is a double play. Ronnie Wright right back to the pitcher. And Sanchez starts the double play going around the bases. And now we go top 3. 2 down in the inning. And A.J. Pollock up 1-for-1. Single back in the first inning. And hit the 1-2 with a swing and a miss. And a slider way inside. I mean, just plain fooled right there. Look at this swing again. No chance. That was filthy right there. And, man, what a great pitch that was. So we go bottom 3. Now it's Connor Joe, who only batted 100 to begin the season. Struggling a little bit as he swings through that pitch right there. And I don't know, Columbus or Chicago, I think they're a halfway decent team. As that's a swing and a miss by Connor Joe. Great pitch there. And Sanchez gets his third strikeout. Now 3-2. Put 2 down in the inning, and it's a fly ball into center. Underneath it is Taylor. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So still 1-0 here, and these pitchers settling in here, especially after the rough start after that home run by Michael A. Taylor. Nothing's been going on very much now. Now Tom Murphy up. And Murphy takes that 4-seam fastball there. Now Matthew Boyd getting to 2 strikes once again. Tom Murphy 0-for-1 in the game. And now has got to work his way out of this 0-2 hole, it seems. I think Tom Murphy struck out his first time up. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on a 4-seam fastball up and tight. That's a great pitch though on 0-2 from Boyd, and great shot there of the stadium and a great shot of that great pitch right there by Matthew Boyd. Now Gavin Sheets up with a man on second and a 2-2 count, and there's another strikeout, and that's number 5 or 6 for Matthew Boyd here at least. And so through 4 innings, I mean, he's getting some strikeouts, and he certainly has kind of recovered from giving up that home run he gave up earlier in the game. Now Brandon Belt is up and up, and he's 1-for-1 so far in the game, and he swings, and he's going to send a ball right into the gap there, and nobody's there because of the shift, and it's going to end up being a double extra base hit by Brandon Belt, only the second or third hit of the game by Chicago. Now runner in scoring position for the first time today, and Brandon Crawford is going to reach on that play. Nice stop. I mean, if that ball went into center field, that would have been a run for sure. So a good stop there by the shortstop to prevent a base hit into the outfield, but the runner does end up reaching there in a pretty easy play, or he reached by quite a bit. Now it's going to be up to Corey Dickerson, who takes a sinker right down the middle to start the at-bat. Now he's 0-for-1 so far, but he's got an excellent opportunity to tie the game here And the 2-2 is a ground ball. It's stopped by the first baseman. They get to go to go to second for one, and they throw to first is offline, and it pulls Sixto out off of the bag. So a run will score, and we're tied up here at 1. Definitely an interesting way to score there. It's going to be scored a fielder's choice. No error on Tatis, but definitely not a great throw by Fernando there. Although, I don't know, Sixto might not have actually gotten to the bag in time also. So now it's 1-1, and that's a brutal swing by Connor Joe on a pitch way outside, way early on it. So he's got a chance, though. He needs a base hit now to get the lead for Chicago, but he can, in fact, do that. And here's the 0-1, and it's a ground ball on a slider way in the dirt almost, and that is a ground out to first base. Tom Murphy, or no, that's not Tom Murphy, as the first baseman, Gavin Sheets, takes it on, steps on first. So Chicago does get a run. 5 hits already through 4 innings, and they are on the scoreboard here, 1-1 as we go into the 5th. There's a swing and a miss on Michael A. Taylor. So Boyd with his 6th strikeout of this game so far. And a great show track shot of this pitch, 11-inch break. And an absolutely nasty sweeping curve, exactly what you want that pitch to do if you are the pitcher, is start in the zone and go out, and way out in front of that pitch was Michael A. Taylor. Now Fernando Tatis up, batting .273 to start the season, and he swings and misses at that inside fastball there for strike 3. So Matthew Boyd with 7 Ks in 5 innings, and a really good start after the home run by Michael A. Taylor. So go bottom of the 6th, or top of the 6th inning now, and Chris Bryant is up with a man on, with 1 out here, and still the game tied at 1. As these offenses not doing a whole lot in this game. That's a swing by Bryant, though. And Chris Bryant is going to send that one to the wall, bouncing off of it for a double. As Bryant into second base. So a good swing there. His first double of the year. And now it's Eugenio Suarez, really struggling on the average side of things so far this season. He does have a double earlier in the game, and that falls away in the dirt. And up to third base goes Chris Bryant on the wild pitch right there by Boyd, and I don't know how long Matthew Boyd's gonna continuing to stay in this game. This is pitch number 90 for him, and that's a pop-up on the infield, and with 2 outs, that is not gonna help at all. And man, Chris Bryant reached third base and no runs. That is a big blown opportunity by Minneapolis right there. As we're going to go into the bottom of the 6th. Going to get a look at the batting order here. Now Brandon Belt up. And there's a swing and a miss at a changeup down low. Great pitch there by Sanchez. His 4th strikeout of the game. And now Brandon Crawford up here. And the first pitch to him is going to be a grounder over to short. Tatis will make the throw to first base there to end the 6th. So 6 innings by both of these pitchers today, and a very, very good performance here by these 2 pitchers. As we go into the top of the 7th, and Matthew Boyd still pitching here. Gavin Sheets leading off the inning, and we'll take a look at a 4-seam fastball, which does, in fact, catch the strike zone there. And well, here we go with pitch number 95, a huge pitch here, 3-1. Certainly don't want to walk the leadoff man in the 7th, as here comes the 3-1 pitch, down low, and that's a curveball. That is ball 4, and a walk to begin the 7th, and that will do it for Matthew Boyd. He goes 6 innings, a couple, I think 2 or 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits or so, and only 1 earned run. Very, very good performance by him. Now, he is responsible for the man on first base right now, but I mean, given that he gave up a home run in the first batter he faced in this game, a very solid start by Matthew Boyd in this one. So out of the pen comes Jake Faria, who really struggled last year. 1.6 whip and a 5.5 ERA. Not a great season by him, hoping to have a better 2022, as that's a swing and a drive immediately into the gap, all the way to third. They might try to send him here, And he is going to go around third, trying to score and getting in there safely is Sheets. And a big-time double by the rookie, Matt Frazier. His first Major League hit and his first RBI of his big league career. And a lead now for the Millers in the 7th. And what a great moment right there for the youngster, the young rookie, getting a big-time swing. And that first hit always feels so good, and especially if it's an RBI and in a monster spot here, leading the game like that. Great job by Matt Frazier there to get that solid swing. And have a look at what that swing looked like there now. Oh, it's still nobody out, so definitely some more damage to be done maybe in this inning. And that's a swing and a drive. And there's more damage right there as that ball's gone! Michael A. Taylor does it again. His second home run of the game. And it blows the doors wide open here. It's now 4-1 Minneapolis. So Jake Faria comes out of the bullpen and immediately gives up a double and a home run. And how about the leadoff man here for the Millers? Man, oh man. As it's now 4-1. 2 bombs and a monster spot. And that's a swing and a miss. Tatis down on strikes again, his second time of the game. But man, you're down by 3 just like that. Great shot here of the StatCast, and one more. Probably really good look at this stadium in Chicago. Again, I love the bridge out back there. And that train kind of reminds me, we don't have anything exactly like what they have at Houston, but that is the closest thing that we have. I kind of wish that it would, you know, if they get a home run, it would move or something like that. That would be really cool, but it does just stay there and it's stationary. But it's still really a cool feature of this stadium, I think. As Michael A. Taylor, man, what a great game he's having. 3 RBIs, a couple of home runs, and that one, the monster blow, makes it 4-1 as we go 7th inning stretch. And Anthony Ben Boom swings and misses there. Sinker outside of the zone, and Sixto with his 5th strikeout, looking to get 7 really good innings under his belt here to start this season for him. And now Connor Joe, as he's got a 2-1 count on him here, and he fouls this pitch away, and that might be caught. Gavin Sheets gets there and ends the 7th inning. Great play right there by Sheets, and so end of the 7th, and it remains a 4-1 lead. 7 5-hit 1-run innings by Sixto Sanchez. Really impressive. Now it's Chris Bryant who swings and misses at a 4-seamer there. Fastball, so Jake Faria gets his 2nd strikeout, and, I mean, really struggled immediately out of the bullpen. He's gotten the last few outs, though, with a couple of Ks, so he's doing better now, but, man, so 2 runs will be charged to Matthew Boyd in this one as well. So, yeah, now Tom Murphy up. Yeah, let's see what happens here on this 2-2 to him. Winning in, and that's a swing and a miss and a ball way in the dirt, man. That 12 seam bounced into the plate, and a great pitch right there, and absolutely fooled the batter, Faria, with his 3rd K. And now it's Rhino Suarez. 1 for 2 with that double earlier in the game, way back in the 4th inning. We didn't see that double happen, but he did get that double back in the 4th. And so here we go with the first pitch to him, and a fly ball into center, and that's going to be caught there underneath it. Getting underneath it is the center fielder, and Connor Joe makes the catch. So, I mean, out of the bullpen, Faria, you know, does give up 2 runs, but, I mean, he did pitch 2 innings, so that's at least a positive. Now, Sixto Sanchez still continuing to pitch here, only at 92 pitches, so we can go another inning here at least. And now 1-2 from him to Alex Verdugo is swung on and missed. Change up down below the zone, and Sixto with his 6th strikeout of the night. And now looking to complete 8 really solid innings here with Adam Frazier coming up. So here we go. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Frazier, and it's a ground ball that is stopped by Tatis, who makes the throw to first, and to the end of the 8th is here, and still it's a 4-1 game. So, man, how about 6 though? Tonight, 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 or 2 walks, I think, and 6 strikeouts. Just a ridiculous game from him in his first start of the season. That's a strikeout right there, and so we're going to go into the bottom of the 9th here with the Blue Sox down to their last chance, and it's going to be 3, 4, and 5. Jose Ramirez, Brandon Belt, and Brandon Crawford. So definitely a good part of this batting order here against Liam Hendricks, who has already gotten 1 save underneath him so far this season. Looks for save number 2 here, and the Millers looking for win number 2 of their young season so far. So here is Jose Ramirez, who starts the inning off, and 0 for 3 in this game. Hasn't done really anything so far. Let's see this 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Two-seamer, and Ramirez falling behind, and man, he's struggling a little bit to start the season for sure. And there's 1 down. Now 2 out remaining, and Brandon Belt comes up. He's been good in this game, 2 for 3 so far. Now the 2-1 is Levels fouled away. Liam Hendricks, one of the best closers in the league, so we'll see. Here comes a 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 4-seam fastball there for this strikeout. And Hendricks gets a couple of Ks, and that's, nothing gives you more confidence than your closer coming out and striking out the first 2 guys he faces in the 9th. Now Brandon Crawford is up here, and the 2-1 is a little fly ball into left field, and that will do it as the catch is made, and the Millers take this one here 4-1. A 3-run 7th. Michael A. Taylor with 2 bombs. Sixto Sanchez with 8 incredible innings. And the Millers will improve their record. They're 2-2 now, and the Blue Sox will fall to 2-2 as well. So both teams now with identical records here early in the season. And I know, man, what a pretty good game there. First home run by Michael A. Taylor. But really just the pitching for the Millers in this one was excellent. Frazier getting his first major league hit was really cool to see. Then Michael A. Taylor with his 2nd home run of the game, as that one just barely got over the wall. But Liam Hendricks as well getting a big-time strikeout. So we have one more bowl game for you here today, and then we'll continue on with this series. So we're gonna have 3 more games, and we'll talk about this a little bit later. But we'll have 3 more games in the next episode of this series, and then after that, we will be focusing in on, players that young rookies in the majors. But then we'll go to the minor leagues, and we'll show you all the prospects that are in the minor league system, and that'll be really fun. So we're looking forward to that. Basically, the prospect intro that we did in episode 20 is what we're gonna do in the next couple of episodes after this next episode will come out. Now here's the Rhinos and the Columbus Cardinals here, as Madison Bumgarner comes on out for Richmond. As this is we're going to see the the Columbus uniforms for the first time here in this episode. And, I like Ohio. I like these jerseys. I think I like them a little bit more than their home uniforms here, as that's a strike on the bottom of the zone. And Richmond this season, well, they started out just about as good as you can possibly be. They started out perfect, 3-0 to begin their season and begin their year. So definitely a good sign, and that's a swing and a drive by Randy Rosarena, and immediately he is going to cash in with an extra base hit. So a double up there, and here in Carmack Stadium as the home of the Rhinos. So Ohio's uniforms here, an interesting uniform indeed. That's a line drive, and that is going to drop and fall into the gap, or near the line there. Rosarena will score, and up to second base goes the hitter, and how about a double? And immediately Andy Ibanez gets his, and I think it said 7. Did it actually say 7 doubles already? I don't know, but I don't think I believe that. I might have So a different number, but anyway, that's a double by Ibanez, and immediately here, only 6 pitches in Ohio, has a 1-0 lead, or Columbus, I should say. As now an 0-1 to Mitch Haniger is a little chopper back to the pitcher, and Madison Bumgarner throws offline, and it pulls him off the bag, and that's going to be an error on Bumgarner there. And man, oh man, an opportunity to get the second out of the inning, and it just does not happen there. And now Jesus Aguilar is going to swing, and he will ground into a double play. So, I mean, only 1 run despite the error there, but Andy Ibanez gets a big-time RBI double, and, well, the Cardinals, just like the Millers did in the last game that we just saw, the Cardinals are starting the game off right with a 1-0 lead after the top of the first. So definitely an interesting uniforms from the Cardinals. You see the all-white pants, well, not all-white, but white pants with Yusei Kikuchi pitching for them. The yellow top with the red piping in the front, the Columbus text in the front, and some yellow piping there on those sleeves, on the blue sleeves, blue hat with a red brim, and there is blue and yellow piping on the side of those pants there. The red number on the side, the red number on the back. So blue numbers actually are on the back, and red numbers on the sleeves. As here's Gene Segura batting right here for Richmond, and he's gonna hit a ground ball into the gap, and this might be a tough play, and it's not going to be made as the throw does not get there in time. So there's a base hit, and now Alex Bregman is up. If we can do to him is ball 4. So Yusei Kikuchi here, a struggling start for him as well in the bottom of the first. A single, an infield hit, and now a walk. Have set up Frank Schwindel. 1-2 to him is a pop-up, but that's in foul territory. A lot of foul ground here in Carmack's field, and that is going to be actually caught. So both runners, they're tagging up and moving to second and third with 2 down in the inning. And so, yeah, I like these Columbus jerseys a bit, and I like these Rhinos uniforms as well. I think the Rhinos jersey is one of the better ones that we have, as that is a ground ball, and that will end the inning. So they get 2 runners on in scoring position, and no runs though for the Rhinos here, as at the end of 1, and it's a 1-0. So now here's Randall Grichuk, yellow and blue on that helmet there as well. As Randall Grichuk here, the first pitch from Madison Bumgarner to him is a swing and a base hit over into right field. And man, these hitters are pouncing on Madison Bumgarner right now. Only 11 pitches, and he's already given up, 3 hits, 1 run, and so definitely not a good sign. Moving in a door up now, and he's going to swing, and he's going to send a drive into the outfield. That ball is going to get down and into the gap, and all the way from third, or all the way from first comes the runner. The throw is not going to be in time. And Rougned Odor makes it 2-0 here. So nobody out in this second inning now still. And here's Todd Frazier, and he's going to swing, and that's going to be a base hit. Odor is held up at third base there. Not going to test the arm of the right fielder, and not this early in the game. So, man, now second and third. There is now 1 man out. Here's Randy Arozarena. That's going to be a fly. Oh, and it's a line drive caught. And Rougned Odor will come on in from third and score. So, man, Madison Bumgarner really struggling right now. He's given up 3 runs already. And the Cardinals have a early 3-0 lead in this one. So now here's Andy Ibanez, who of course hit that double just a minute ago in the back in the first inning. Already his second at bat of this game. So here's the 0-1 to Ibanez, and it's a fly ball into right field, racing over, and there he is. I believe that's Josh Naylor in right field, and it looks like it is. So he makes the catch, and that is the end of the top of the second. But man, oh man, a few more hits and a couple more runs by Columbus there in the top of the second. Already 3-0 at the end of the top of the second inning. And now here's Josh Naylor up to bat. Only batting 182 to start the season off. But a lot of potential here with Josh Naylor. Real life had a pretty good season and does have the potential in this game. He's got 2 men on here now. And that 1-2 is right back to Kikuchi. And it is another double play. The second one here in this game in as many innings tonight. So Josh Naylor grounds into a double play. And now man is on third base with 2 down. And he needs a base hit here if you want to score this runner. As here's Luis Campusano coming on up to the plate. The young catcher here for Richmond, only batting 167 so far this year. And he swings and misses there. At an inside cutter. Great pitch there by Kikuchi. And a monster strikeout to end the second inning. So, man, Richmond's left 3 runners in scoring position here already in this game in the first 2 innings. And they trail 3-0. So here we go. We're going to skip ahead to the bottom of the third with 2 down in the frame. And here's Alex Bregman, who's only batting 154 to start this season. I believe he walked in. Yeah, he did walk in the first inning, and he takes that strike 1 there. Now it's a 2-2 count. And there's a swing and a miss. And a cutter way inside by Kikuchi. No chance for Alex Bregman there. Kikuchi with his second strikeout of the game. Still remains 3-0. So we go bottom of the 4th. Kikuchi's still pitching here. Nick Ahmed up. And there's a ground ball. And it's right back to Kikuchi. What a good play that was. Nice job spinning around and collecting that ball with a backhand. Maybe even a little bit by accident. As end of the top of the 4th. Still 3-0. So now we're going to go into the top of the 5th. And Madison Bumgarner has pitched a good couple of innings recently. Now Andy Ibanez up for the 3rd time today. And he's going to swing. And that one is in a shallow center. And that is going to fall in for a hit. Number 6 in this game for Columbus at least. So here we go. Now Trey Turner is up. And he's 0 for 2 in this game. He takes that cutter low. And so I still don't know. He's just not showing their 2022 stats just yet. But either way, 0-2. I don't know how Trey Turner not doing amazing to start the season, I know. But here's the 1-0. And there's a swing. And that ball is hit very well. And that ball is hit all the way to the gap. And that ball is going to roll into the wall. Ibanez has got great speed. He's going to score easily. And a stand-up triple by Trey Turner. As that ball lifted into the gap. And his first triple of the year for Trey Turner. And it's now 4-0. So another look at that drive right there into the gap. And another look into this swing here by Turner. And man, oh man, just a really rough start. And then we're going to take out Madison Bumgarner here already. Only 4 innings. I don't think there's an out in this inning. Only 4 innings. 4 runs responsible for Trey Turner, who's likely to score. That would be 5 earned runs on him. And, I mean, just a really bad opening day. Or not an opening day, but a really bad first start of the season by Madison Bumgarner here tonight. Now, Tyler Anderson coming on out of the bullpen. And, you know, he was all right last year. Not anything spectacular. But now Mitch Haniger will send a ball into the outfield, and that's going to be caught, but Turner's got an excellent speed, and he easily scores on that. So, 5-0 Columbus. And, man, they have taken absolute command, absolute control of this game so far here. And so now 5-0. Now 2 down in the inning, and Randall Grichuk up, who is 2 for 2 in this game. As here comes the pitch here by Tyler Anderson. And the first pitch is a fly ball and a cutter very deep, but right at the wall making the catch. And man, oh man, Eddie Rosario nearly was right at the wall when he made that grab. So now it's 5-0, and man, oh man, Richmond's got to start scoring here pretty soon to be able to have a chance in this bowl game. Now Luis Campusano with a man on first, and he swings at that cutter, his second strikeout of the day, and that was just, I mean, What a filthy pitch. No chance. And what a bad swing by Campusano there. So now here's Gene Segura. 1 for 2 with that infield single he hit earlier. And oh my goodness. How about those last 2 strikeouts from your suit? Yusei Kikuchi. Unbelievable pitches. Just nasty stuff right there from Kikuchi. My goodness. And now it's still 5-0. We go bottom of the 6th. And here's Alex Bregman again, who has a walk and a strikeout tonight. And that ball is inside for ball 1. Now a 1-1 pitch here to Bregman is swung on and lifted into the air and left. Racing back is a left fielder, and that ball's off of the wall. I believe that was a rain out there and left. And that is a base hit. It's a base hit because Flo played off the wall there. And there is going to be another single just past the diving glove of Jesus Aguilar at first. Now here we go with 2 men on and 1 man out. This is a big-time situation here. Eddie Rosario lines it back up the middle for a single. And Alex Bregman around third, and he's going to come on home. He will score, and so it's now 5-1. And that was huge. I mean, Eddie Rosario, big-time single, and something definitely needed right there by Richmond. Right back where it came from. Right back to the pitcher there. And so now it's Nick Ahmed here, who's 1 for 2 in this game. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss at that cutter there. And a 1 for 2 in this one so far. So definitely a big spot here for Ahmed. And there's the 1-2, and it's 2-1. It's a ground ball and a base hit. So here we go. Richmond is really trying to come back. They have the bases loaded now. Cody Bellinger up, and he's going to swing and miss at a cutter. And oh my, you talk about an important 5th strikeout right there by Yusei Kikuchi. It doesn't get much more important than that, with the bases loaded and 1 man out. So the tying run is at the plate in the form of Josh Naylor, who takes a look at that 1-0 high in the zone. Naylor with a single back in the 5th inning in this game. And so here we go, a monster AB here. The pitch is a drive, and it is right to the left fielder. Man, and Yusei Kikuchi gets out of the 5th with only, or into the 6th with only 1 run allowed. Humongous escape job right there. Now, here comes Zach Little to pitch. And Kikuchi, man, 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 6 innings. A very, very good performance by him. As that's a ground ball by Alex Bregman. And there's 1, and there's a good pick at first base by Aguilar. And that's the 3rd double play grounded into in this game by Richmond, who has 8 hits right now. So, I mean, they've gotten some base runners in this game, that's for sure, but simply have not been able to score anybody. Now it's Frank Schwindel here coming on in the bottom of the 8th, with Zach Littell just still pitching in this game. And 1 for 3 in the afternoon. So, let's see what happens here, as so probably looking to go after the first pitch, and he does. And sends a drive way out there into center field, and it's over the head of the center fielder and bouncing off the wall. And that is an easy double. Man, how hard is it going to be to hit a home run to straightaway center field there? But either way, Frank Schwindel gets his 3rd double of the season. Not sure how far away that distance is there in center field, but probably would have been a home run in a lot of other ballparks. As now a runner on second base for Eddie Rosario. Here, 1 for 3 in the game, and he walks there on ball 4. So again, base runners by Richmond right now. They have 2 men on and nobody out. And now Drew Pomeranz comes out of the bullpen. Very, very good in 25 innings last year. And he's got a very important job to do right here with 2 runners on base, nobody out, and then a 4-1 lead to protect it. Now Nick Ahmed coming up again. And he's got a 2 for 3 performance today. And he's got a full count on him. And he's going to send a ball into the outfield and into center. That's going to fall in for a single. Grichuk gets it back into play. but there is a run to score, and it's a 5-2 game now. Great job there, as still nobody out in the inning. And here's Cody Bellinger, who swings and misses and strikes out again. Man, he came up with the bases loaded and nobody with one out last time up, and now comes up with runners on first and third, nobody out, and he struck out both those situations. Definitely not what you want to see from one of your better rated hitters on your team, but man, that's a nasty pitch there on the knuckle curve. So now Josh Naylor here swings and sends a 2-1 into center, and Grishuk makes the catch, but tagging up from third base is the runner, and the throw is offline. So on in to score comes the runner there, and man, Pomerantz gives up another run. Rosario will score, and it's a 2-run game here with now 2 out in the 8th. So another pitching change here, the third pitcher of the inning, as they started with Littell, they went to Pomerantz, and now they go to Lucas Ludic. I don't know how to pronounce that name exactly, but 72 innings last year, very, very good numbers by him. And here's Campusano, 0 for 3 in this game. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out last time up. Here comes the 1-1, though, and it's a swing and a ball driven out to right field, and it's run down and caught right there, as that is a third and final out of the 8th. So Richmond does get closer here. They get a couple of runs in the bottom of the 8th inning, but they are still going to be a run short as they go into the 9th. But here's Hector Santiago, who pitched 26 innings last year, played for the Mariners. If I remember, was one of the guys they like checked his glove and threw his glove out. He got ejected because they thought he was using sticky stuff. That's really what I remember about Hector Santiago. But either way, you're in the top of the 9th. That's going to be a swing and a drive, and you're not as comfortable now with the 2-run lead if you're Ohio, but they are not, or Columbus. They're not able to add on to the lead though. As 1, 2, and 3, so definitely a good part of the batting order for the Rhinos here. Segura, Iglesias, and Alex Bregman here in the bottom of the 9th. But now you get 1 out in the inning, and here's Jose Iglesias, who's 0 for 3 in this game, with 1 down in the 9th. And the first pitch is a cutter pretty much right there for strike 1. And so here we go with a 0-1 pitch. And it comes, and there's a swing and a drive. And Iglesias absolutely crushes it, as that ball is long gone. 434 on the distance, and it is a 1-run game. So, man, oh man, what a nice swing there by Iglesias, as a great pitch, or not a great pitch here, but a great swing, perfect swing timing, and, I mean, absolutely knew it as soon as that ball left his bat, basically 434 feet, and, yeah, that ball was crushed. So now it's Alex Bregman here, and, let's see what happens to him. And the first pitch is a swing and a drive! Now Bregman crushes one in the left, and that ball is gone! Back-to-back pitches! And the Rhinos have tied the game! Oh my, and it's 5-5! And Richmond, man, down 5-0. And Bregman says hi to the camera. What a swing. Wow. A cutter, I mean, in the zone, but at the knees. And, I mean, just crushed by Bregman. And he knew it again. He knew it right away as well. So he just set his bat down. 429 on the distance with that swing. And, man, oh, man. How this game is completely turned on its head as Yasmur Petit comes on in this game, and I mean we're all tied up now, 5-0. Now we're tied at 5. 4 runs in the last 2 innings here by Richmond, just incredible. There's a swing and a miss, right there, though, for the second out. Now, Eddie Rosario is up, and he looks at that curveball that's down low for ball 1. And as Eddie Rosario is at the dish, 1 for 3 in the game. Now, the 1-2 is a fly ball out into right field, and it's chased down and caught to end the ninth. Well, here we go. We got extra innings now, folks. We got extra baseball as, 2 absolutely monster home runs by Jose Iglesias and Alex Bregman on back-to-back pitches have evened the score. So we go to the top of the 10th, and there's going to be a ground ball, and that is a double play, and another one. We've seen quite a few of those in this game tonight. As now we go bottom of the 10th here, 2 men out, 1 man on, 2-2 count, fly ball into left, and there's a Rosarena making the catch. So there's the end of the 10th. Not much happening in those innings by either team here. As we go into the 11th, still tied at 5. So with 2 out in the inning, here's Jacob Stallings, who 0 for 4 in this game. Haven't really done much in this series so far, but he'll follow that pitch away, and still remains a 2-2 count to him. Here now comes the 2-2, and it's there! Strike 3! Swing and a miss, and a pitch inside. That was a great pitch there by the pitcher, and going through Alex Bregman. And I don't know where he's going because the dugout is the other direction. But anyway, that is a great pitch there, and Stallings cannot do anything about that. So middle of the 11th, another chance for a walk-off here for Richmond, for them to get improved to 4-0 on the season. And now here's Tony Watson, who, the ERA was right around 4, but the RIP was really low, only at a 1.01. So an interesting but pretty decent season for him last year. He's making his first appearance this season, as he gives that ball the pitch inside to French Chandel here. So there's the winning run. The winning run is on base here. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Frank Chandel cannot catch up as Watson will extend the game 1 more inning here. We're going to go to the 12th. The deepest that we've gone in the game so far this season. Still tied up at 5 apiece. So here's now Randy Arozarena coming on up, and he's 1 for 4 in the game. And here's a 1-2, and he fouls it away for a foul ball, and the count remains 1-2 now. And here it comes. Leaning in is Santiago, and there's a swing and a drive by Rosarena, and he sets the bat down. That ball is long gone. He is 2nd of the year, and a monster shot as the Columbus Cardinals have taken the lead back here in the 12th. What a swing there by Randy Arozarena. A crowd stunner. And man, oh man, it's now 6-5 Columbus. And there is a great swing, and again, Randy, he knew it as soon as he hit it. And not much of a incredible reaction. He just set the bat down and walked the bases. How about that? There's a swing and a stolen base attempt here by Trey Turner. Does not end up working, and so that's an out. Now 2 down here in the 9th, and you get a look at what that looked like there. And yeah, the throw just getting in time before Trey Turner got there, and now an 0-2 to Harold Ramirez here. And here it comes. 0-2, swing! Oh, swing and a ground ball. I kind of expected a strikeout there, I'm going to be honest. But it's a ground ball, and it's a ground ball out. So there's the final out, and we're going to the bottom of the 12th now, and Randy Arozarena, the biggest swing of this game to this point, and the Cardinals here looking for a big-time win, looking to hand the Rhinos their first loss. They are 3 outs away for the second time tonight from doing that. Now Tony Watson on to complete this game, and that's a swing and a miss. A slider there inside corner gets the strikeout, and that'll end. That'll get Cody, or not Cody Bellinger's coming up, but a good look at what that pitch sequence looked like here. A couple fastballs to start the inning off, and then a circle change and a slider got him swinging. So now Cody Bellinger 0 for 4 with a couple of monster strikeouts in this game, and he will swing and foul this sinker off. As just struggling to begin this season, and struggled really last year too. So he's the last out, and now they're down to their last strike. There's a ground ball over to third, and it's not going to be picked up. Oh, it's going to be, the play is not going to be made there by Ibanez, and that is going to be an error. So this game is going to continue on going here. We're not done quite yet, and that is going to be the end of the game. So they're going to bring in another pitcher here, and it's Ryan Brazier, who just needs to get one more out here to end this game tonight. And he has pitched one really good. He has pitched one pretty perfect inning, although I think he gave up a hit in that inning based on the average versus lefties, but he just needs to get one out now. Here's Josh Naylor, 2 for 4 with an RBI. And a 1-2, trying to steal second base, and not even really that close. Bellinger gunned down at second, and that is the game. And man, I don't like that. I don't like ending the game on a base pass like that. Give your hitter a chance to do something. But man, and that is the end of the game, and the Cardinals end up winning this one here after all, after blowing a 5-0 lead. They had a 5-0 lead in this game, and I mean, you saw the Rhinos with that crazy comeback there, getting 4 runs in the last 2 innings, including those back-to-back home runs by Iglesias and Bregman, but Randy Arozarena, the big-time hero of this one, with his clutch and monster homer in the top of the 12th, and Columbus gets a win, the first loss of the season for the Rhinos. So that's going to do it for me, guys, in this episode. We'll have 3 more games for you next time. You have been listening to Lucas from Mars. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.